Interesting. You take responsibility for your actions.
"12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
lot of dead people. No doubt.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Oh no. Don't. Just walk the other way. No. Lady, I am so sorry.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary!
Oh no.
Hold on. Please, hold on. Oh, God. Mary. Mary. No. No.
Poor Mary.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
Just can't parkour.
No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm.
Dude, how does everybody know?
What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled? Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
Shit, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Don't let it out of your sight!
Over there!
Who are you? Stay back!
Come over here, you think you're bad.
Kill that thing!
Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Exactly. Maybe I stick them on Phoenix? No.
Who are you? Stupid beast!
Sorry.
Ooh, I like this nice thingy I have. Look at the candle. Oh, wow.
No, please, stop!
I would like a bit of fire.
Right. I don't really like the fire.
Who are you?
He's done for.
Them?
What do you want?
They want to kill you. What do you think they want?
I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech.
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast.
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's
Son will do the rest of the job.
Just leave me.
Okay.
The sun feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find shelter. Is anybody there?
No. No one's here.
Place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
No place is safe when you're a vampire. Duh. Ah, hi Aunt. Welcome back. It's been a while. How are you? Oh, so sad.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Right. Oh wait, I should probably have went upstairs first. Whoopsies. Ooh, there's a hole in that person's face. Okay.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
Wait, do I get to go upstairs? Wait, what's this? Bottle of alcohol. Wait, what can I do? 해보자. Shilling. The money, the currency. Woo! That's a really big map. Oh no, no, no. I'm not gonna go outside. Wait, ooh, ooh. Wait, what was that? Oh, just my imagination, I suppose. Oh, here I got all excited. There's got to be something else.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
No, I'll save people.
No, it never got easy.
Messed up. For real. Oh my. Oh, and I just started playing it, but if I had to make an opinion, I would say I like it so far. Yes. Oh, this guy's kind of horrible. Oh, jeez. It gets worse. Oh, okay. So I'm not really that far into the game. So pretty much what is happening now is this guy you see right here, he woke up in a mass grave. He was dead and he woke up, and apparently, you know, he crawled out of that grave and found a woman and he fed on her and ended up killing her, which was his sister. So he just ate his sister and he ran for his life because the sun was coming up. And yeah, that's everything in a nutshell. There you go. You're all caught up.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it.
Oh, come on. We all know there's no bullets in that gun.
Rational thinking only.
Coward. I crack myself up, you know?
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, contains blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Let's see here. Oh, that's... okay. Beggars can't be choosers. It's a little bloodletting of my own, alright. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I'm out. Okay. Ooh, I only have 3. Stamina is crap. Let's just go with these choices to see where it leads us. This is how vampires play Russian roulette, apparently.
Voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then It must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
I understand what you did to that bed. Let's see, reach the North Bank. Okay. And of course, the mirror's cracked. Ooh, I got monies. This house has been holding out on me. What else do you have here? Because, you know, I came to loot this place so good that, you know, nothing is left behind. Can I look underneath the bed? Because, you know, there's always some coins underneath the bed. No, they won't let me. Why are you walking? You should be running. No walk. Why are you walking? Whatever, I'm going downstairs.
Where is it?
Miserable door.
Close.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Someone's gonna beat up outside. What's going on?
Here's the leech. Here!
I'm not a leech, I'm a vampire. Come on. At least don't have arms and legs.
My head's spinning.
And nails that scratch you to death. See here, I'm gonna get myself shot. I don't want to get got.
It's locked, all right.
It's always locked. Always locked. No matter what game you play, it's always locked. Oh geez, what happened to this guy? A used steak. Shelter key. Gosh, am I gonna go out staking things on my own? I'm vampire with a stake. High ironic.
I'm still in Southwark.
Over there!
I must reach the West End.
Vermin!
Look here. I don't want to kill
Die,
you.
vermin!
There, take a nap, alright? Take a nap. I didn't kill you because, well, I didn't kill you because I wanted to. Please summon this horse. That is the way out. Here, we don't have to do this, alright? We don't
Spotted! Watch out!
burn me. What's wrong with you? Okay, that's it. You guys asked for it. I tried to spare you. I tried. Oh, my stamina. Nothing. Oh, I'm about to... What? I'm about to die. I'm about to get got. I'm a new vampire. Damn it, I got caught. Yes, I am actually. It should be fun, you know? I didn't want to die this early, but you know, it is what it is. Oh well. I should have upgraded my stamina. Really, he takes one swing. I'm out of breath. Gosh, why is it taking so long to load? Try to be nice, try not to eat the people, try to keep them alive. Who am I kidding? I should have just annihilate each and last one of them.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Yeah, well, you know, this time things are gonna be different.
A strength I never knew I had.
It's elite! Kill it!
Oh, I love it! here. You're not gonna outdo me with the knives, okay?
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
A dirt nap. Of course. I said go to sleep. Oh, he's got a shotgun. These might actually take a while to kill. Ooh, my stamina. I'm so good at that when I get the point. This is ridiculous. What in the world just happened?
My strength. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Really? It took you... You ate your sister. That didn't give you a tidbit that you weren't human? I mean, apparently I guess eating your sister is right up there with being normal. Okay. Right. Whatever you gotta tell yourself there, buddy. Let's see here. Huh. Wait, no, this isn't like God of War. You know, give me some... No? No? Gotta buy some vampire clothes here. Come on. Help a newborn out. No? Gosh. So, okay. Be like that, right? This? Oh great, there's something in my eye. Oh, okay, it's a joining thingy. Join the war! Fight things because we say you should.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Ooh. Delicious rats.
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Hey, you know, desperate times.
I cannot enter.
Yeah, because I'm a sick vampire.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. It's always locked. Ooh, I love that power.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked, all right.
Oh, don't get mad at me for opening doors. Well, actually, for wanting to open doors. It's locked, alright.
I cannot enter. I have this thirst for blood.
Yeah, eat this, you know, shoot over with this rat, you're fine. It's like,
What will London have to say to me?
we hate you. Get out. Burn! That's what they say. Oh, too fun with that, right? I'm sorry.
It's locked. I've so many questions unanswered.
Who lives here? All these doors are locked. My goodness gracious. I'm a vampire. Can't I just blow the door down or something?
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
This guy's very observant.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
Try not to, I don't know, pass out here.
Something dire must have come about. Where has everyone gone?
To the rapture. Everyone's gone to
According
the
to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
No, you're right. I wonder if they're having skill points. That clearly is not the right. Nope, that's not. Let's see here. I gotta upgrade my stamina. Like, no joke. And everything else is like locked. Fine. Alright. Be safe doing those things.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant. At last, a little life.
Are they stupid or something? I've been to India.
Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him.
Footstep stops here.
I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's
Interesting.
coming to them.
Maybe her.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Right, but you're cleaning the floor. Okay, whatever.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
No worries. Get back to your scrubbing, I suppose.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
If someone's really out there murdering people, ain't no way in heck I would be getting drunk.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Yeah, you have fun with that all night, alright?
My God, sir. You look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Why is he hiding behind the pillar? Okay.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
Okay.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Uh-huh. So...
Jack. He didn't deserve this.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
You,
how
sir.
does she know that?
You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
Oh my.
I mean you no harm. Say it, the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
That is one powerful cross.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
So much for just wanting a taco.
And who might you be?
Interesting. Okay.
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here, too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
Give him a taco?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Yes, answers. Answers that I'm probably never gonna get. I'm so not looting. Your room right here. So not doing that, of course. And whoever he was talking to went out the window.
Are they stupid or something?
Obviously.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Oh, wait. I should probably look at
I think I'm losing my mind.
Don't see anything out of place. Of course, the place always has a back door.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now.
It's locked, all right.
Oh my gosh, stop saying doors are locked. Urgh.
Are they stupid or something?
I will get to the bottom of this. Intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
What's this?
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Let's see here.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Except for the blood that's spilled all over.
What's this? Some sort of
Close.
note. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
I don't know if I could swim or not. Or I could teleport, of course. Great, there's a hunter nearby. Just peachy.
I cannot enter.
Of course.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on... Front line again.
Yeah, I gotta get off my...
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! I'll send you back in a fucking grave! Bloody monster! Finish it! Oh, your bloody leeches need killing! Go! Get back in the grave!
Oh gosh, my stamina?
Shit!
Goodness gracious, this guy. See here, the trail goes out here. Of course, it's gotta be where the hunters are. Of course.
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Over there! Murdering bastard! Over there! There's one of them
Stamina. So gross.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Oh no. another home. Is there anything else in here? What's this? Ooh, crafting! First thing here, let's see here. We're totally gonna increase this because I'm going. And wait, what's this? Blood barrier. 600. Nope. Okay, so pretty much all I did was I went to this bar, talked to everybody downstairs, and I went upstairs, found this doctor guy, whatever. He was talking to a woman about vampires. She heard me eavesdropping through the door. I don't know how she heard me eavesdropping through the door because the door was shut, and I don't know how she knew I was there. So, pretty much, I went in there, talked to her, him, and I told him, well, he knew I was a vampire. He busted out with a cross, put it all up in my face. And pretty much I told him I would find a guy who bit me so I can get answers. So yeah. And now I just found this new hideout, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. Welcome, Straight. Welcome, Eternal. How are you? How are both of you, actually? Wow, I didn't think you kept falling down here. That's very interesting. Oh yeah, because eating rats is so, very fibrous. It's great. Keeps me, I don't know, lean, I suppose.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, welcome, Walter. How are you?
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Oh yes, let's not get drunk off the blood, alright? Let's not get drunk. We have our priorities to keep in check here. Oh my gosh! I love that type of weapon! Let's see if I could do something about it.
As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before.
I had a drink outside tonight, and it did not quench my thirst.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Oh wow, so you've been cooking people. Oh, my goodness gracious.
I can't feel it.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Oh snap. What you got? Wanna be Solomon Grundy? Let's see here.
William, please.
Oh, welcome back, Y. How are you?
Let me go.
Let's see here.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
That's messed up. Okay. She says she doesn't owe me anything. Okay, fine.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Thank you.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Alright. Let's see here. Where do we have to go? Wait, I think I gotta do, that's a fancy looking boat. Wait, I wanna stake someone. Yeah, I totally wanna do that, so... Right. The corpse. Okay,
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
No, I ate my sister, but that's not, well, okay, let me rephrase that. Jonathan bit his sister and killed her. So no, this is not a love story. Alright, this isn't Twilight. I don't glisten when the sun hits me. I just burn.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skal. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship is in sync. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. I'm coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Hey, let go of my hand, dang guy. No. See, I'm not gonna get got by Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper's gonna get got by me, okay? It's locked.
It's locked.
It's always locked.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better now! It's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Yes. To that better place.
Bring his fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Yeah, you totally killing me. Way to go. I can't dispose of the body? Of course not. I really didn't want to eat that guy. The game forced me to, unfortunately. What's all this about? Another guy fell in the river and I can't do anything about it. At least let me throw the body in the harbor.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Ooh, what's in here? It's locked.
I cannot enter. It's locked.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Let's see here.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Okay,
Thank
lady.
you, Nurse Crane.
And why? You're referring to Jacob Fry, by the way.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Brilliant minds in London and Pembroke. Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your big...
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Right, you're a vampire.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
She said, as...
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel.
What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional.
She's gonna be my next meal.
You say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it's such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Dang, don't have a lot of clues.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
On every street corner.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
You can't just go around slapping people. Why?
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotar syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Fear of disgust on every street corner.
Where'd she go?
A daily routine.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Disguised as a hospital. That's Pembroke nowadays.
Where'd that vampire girl go? There she is.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities. Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Ooh.
It's locked, all right. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water.
Well, where's the water? What the heck just happened? Okay. Yeah, not that those clothes weren't nice, but I want my swagger coat back. Alright. It's because there's too much talking, why? I mean, there's talks for the talks for the talks. Yeah, I got my coat back. I mean, it took a really long time, but you know, it was worth it. Let me put some water in that plant. Can I get some water? No. Don't touch.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Where can I fetch the water? Shoot, I don't know. Let's see what I can do for weapons. See here. Ooh, I like that. Of course, don't have enough. Almost have. Don't have enough. Embraced. No relation. Let's do this one, I suppose. Fine, you won't. won't let me upgrade that door. I'm fine, be that way.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Alright everyone, I'm going to stop here. It's been fun. I'm glad that we're all, are here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I will stream again tomorrow. Check my Twitter for updates about that. Anyway, again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And have a good day when you guys wake up in the morning, okay? You too, why? You too. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you have a good rest of the night too, and take care as well. Thank you, Aunt. I appreciate it. Nanti out.